What's up, traders? We're week 6, baby. Who would have thought we'd even make it this far? Underdog stories coming up. We got 2 more people in our way. We got bug catcher Quincy. Bug catchers don't get enough justice in the Pokemon games. Here's proof. This bug catcher's doing something. Take a look, Nintendo. Take notes, Game Freak. This man doesn't need your conventional bugs. You don't see him running a Frostmoth. You don't see him running a Butterfree.
You don't see him running your mom.
He's doing a lot of things. He's doing the prep. He's bringing everything he has. But we're bringing everything we got. We're doing our best. We pulled out all the prep work for him too. And by doing the prep work, I realized I have 2 Pokemon that can do a lot to his team. We got the Marowak, we got the Dragalge, and we got the Lycanroc. All safe things. But then I figured, how are we going to set these up? Because they can't do a lot on their own. So I figured I'll have those 3 for damage, and I'll bring 3 other Pokemon for utility. It felt weird to do, considering it's not a doubles format yet. It's just singles, right? So we brought those 3 Pokemon to sweep, you know, Lycanroc to get kills, and then we got Skarmory for hazards, hopefully set up stuff for the Lycanroc. We got the Meowstic to set stuff up for the Dragalge and the Alolan Marowak, and I just wanted to bring Mr. Dime because I think he's cool. So will the bug catchers be able to catch a W this week, or will they catch an L? Will we be able to face our fears against the bug catcher that is Quincy, or are we gonna go home?
The kind of a bug that is your mom.
I'm not sure. So without further ado, let's get into it. We're looking at this. He brought some scary stuff this week. The Togekiss I was not looking forward to. Knew he'd bring that, and the Latios. Those are the top 2 I was probably the most scared for. But looking at his team, I figured Skarmory's pretty safe, you know, unless he's rocking Mystical Fire on his Latios. I can just set up a bunch of stuff, and then if he doesn't have a Haze, we're gonna be good, you know? So he sends out Corsola, we send out Skarmory, and we're just throwing out hazards right from the get-go. He swaps in the Togekiss, throws a Reflect up, so I'm throwing more hazards. And then he's got a Flamethrower. Not very good, so you know, I'm like, we'll get some more spikes, hope for the best. He swaps in the Blastoise. And then we just roost, because you know what? I figure I'm safe here. I'm safe. This man does a Rapid Spin. Our hazards are gone. Absolutely gone. So you know what? I Whirlwind, and we got the one Pokemon we did not want to Whirlwind in. We got the Togekiss. So I'm going to try to Rocky Balboa, and he gives me the Togekiss goodnight. Skarmory's down for the count. So we send in Little Kitty. We get a light screen, and he hits us with that Toxic Masculinity. We send up a little bit of a tricky play. You know, we throw in that Trick Room up here. He sends in Corsola. We get a Yawn off. He tries to go for a Whirlpool. Luckily, it misses. So we take some toxic damage. We send in the Alolan Marowak. He gets the Whirlpool. And we are able to get a Poltergeist and just absolutely decimate this thing. So he sends in the Latios. And we get a Flare Blitz. We get a crit. Now I'm a level with you. I did not personally calc this, but Garrett did. It did count. It would have been 2 hits to kill. It would not have been 1. I don't think it would have changed too much of the outcome, but it was like a noticeable difference considering it did take up like the final turn of the pick room. So Latios goes down. We get Gallade up. He goes for the knockoff, and I just go for a Flare Blitz. We get the burn, which gets the confirm of the kill there for that 85%. He sends out Shuckle 2.0, gets the Scald because he doesn't want to deal with that anymore.
I understand. I wouldn't want to either.
So we send in some more Little Kitty because I know he's going to Rapid Spin and get his speed up. We throw a Trick Room, and then we swap into Dragalge. Now this man goes for a Shell Smash, which would have been insane if it were not Trick Room status right now. We outspeed him, get the Sludge Wave. He sends in Joe Rogan, and much like Joe Rogan, he puts me to sleep personally. So we get hit with some Hex, we wake up, we use Sludge Wave, you know, we're just gonna keep hitting him for what it is because we got adaptability and we got choice specs. So I swap out here. I could have stayed in probably, but I wanted to be safe just in case it did have any fairy moves. So we just go for some Psyshocks, get as much damage as we can here. We're taking Toxic. At some point here, I thought it'd be a good idea to use Calm Mind. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to use Calm Mind. I should have just used another Psyshock to get more damage. But he goes down. We throw in the Meowstic here. Get a Flamethrower. I wanted to be extra safe and just go for the Trick Room just to secure the win here. And then we go for the Yawn and Drowsy just to like extra secure it. We die from the Toxic and get a free swap in. And then we get a kill with the Sludge Wave because it's super effective. Quincy did immaculate. If I did not get those crits, you know, it could have been anyone's game. I definitely think like I still would have possibly come out on top because again, like Inrock wasn't even touched and he would have been able to clean up a good amount of stuff too. But it is something you hate to see. But GG's to the man. I hope I see him in playoffs. It's going to be really, really fun to play him again. So going forward, we got week 7. We got Josh, coach of the Fargo Flygots. And he's the one who knocked us out in season 1. So I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I've beaten him in season 1 at all. He's constantly beating me. So it's going to be cool to get a redemption shot here. See if I can bring this back. Josh, if you're watching this.
What about the Fargo? You're fly god.
So moving forward, I'll see you guys next week. Keep tabs on your boy.